Alright, let me continue my video from yesterday. So, there's like hardly any incentive for men to work hard nowadays. If the vast majority of men have no access to women because women's standards are like, it's not because they have reasonably high standards like, well, I don't want a man that beats me. I don't want a man that went to prison. I want him to have a job. That's understandable. You know, things like this. No, but the standards are, he needs to be, like, they're superficial standards. He needs to be 6 foot tall and he needs to be rich. He needs to be jacked. And it's like, dude, you okay, they don't understand this at all. And if you're a woman that's a 10, of course your standards should be that. But the average woman has these standards for themselves of what a 10 has. Like, I get it. If a 10 woman is like, this is what I want a man, this is what I expect, all those superficial things, I fucking get that. She probably should. Same as a 10 for a dude. If a dude's a 10, he should probably want a 10 too. I get that. But most of these women out here are average at best, even below average, because 70% of the population don't care about their health. And they think that they deserve the same thing as a 10 has. And what they don't understand is, yeah, they can get a dude for one night that's high status because he's just like, it's low hanging fruit. It's an easy lay. I'm never gonna talk to her again. I've been there and done that. I'm not a 10 or nothing. I probably was like a 6.5 or a 7 at my best. So I was around women that were slightly lower than me when it comes to the sexual market value. That's how I pulled so many women. I wasn't pulling, and I'm not trying to fucking brag, dude. I'm not trying to brag about it. I'm just talking about reality. I had a couple that were pretty decent looking, probably 7s or 8s. How generally speaking men would think of them. But like, predominantly most of the women that I pulled were like below me. They weren't even equal to me. They might have been like 5s. Some of them were bad. Some of them were like fucking 2s when I first got divorced. Horrible. I didn't care, man. I just wanted attention. But and a lot of guys won't admit that. But that, you know, that's what happens. So like, somebody at my status, well, I ain't shit. I was a single father working a regular fucking job, could date hundreds of women. And I dated hundreds of, not at the same fucking time. I'm talking about throughout my life, man. I went on like hundreds of dates, maybe thousands of fucking dates with different women. Again, I'm not trying to fucking brag. I'm just saying, like, I'm trying to show you how it is. These females, like, they think that the guy is going to stay with them because he's with her for one night, because he gives her a little bit of attention. But they have like no self-awareness at all. They don't realize, man, he is way the fuck out of my league. How the hell am I going to get him to settle down with me? They just think that because she's got a vagina. And they don't realize that he's got access to a ton of different vaginas, and they're way better than hers. They're way better looking. They're not average. And especially like the higher value man. Are you fucking kidding me? He's got the pick of his litter, dude. it's like how women are. You know, women have that same pick of the litter right now. Like they won't settle. But the problem is they're average, and that guy should have that type of mindset because he earned it, or it is what it is. He's lucky in life to be good looking and be put in a good situation. And maybe, you know, he grew up in a good situation and he's got a good life. But he should have that. Like that's what he should have. If a rich person on a yacht has young hot women on it, of course, man. Of course. He's not gonna have fucking troll looking women on there and be happy about it when he's fucking got $100 billion. Are you fucking kidding me? But it's like okay, it's like me thinking that I got a fucking a fishing boat or a fucking like dinghy, and I deserve the hottest women on earth, and they should be on there, and I ain't shit, and I'm like slightly overweight, like a lot of these fucking, or overweight like these billionaires usually are. Like I'm a mess on the outside. I just got money. I'm old too, and I deserve to have all these hot chicks on my little fishing boat. It's unrealistic. It's unrealistic, dude. Like, for me, I don't want a 10. I don't want a 9. I might have fun one time, and that's what they should think. Their mentality should be like, okay, yeah, I have them one time, but they have the mentality they're going to try to get them to settle down or whatever. What they don't understand is, like, the average man who seems boring, that's the man that, like, that's the man that they should try to settle down with, because he'll give you the best chance to have a family. Like, you are a fucking peasant. Like, you are on my fucking level. I'm an average fucking peasant. You're not a fucking Instagram model 10. You're not. And these women just think that they are. Because their ego is just so inflated by the internet. You know, they got all these filters, they put on all this fake makeup and all this shit. It's so funny about makeup. Man, I had something in my head, but I forgot it. But the funny thing about makeup, and when women say, oh, I get ready for myself. But the funny thing is, you know, I've had girlfriends. I've had long-term relationships. When I hang out with women and they're not going and doing nothing, we're just hanging out in my house, they ain't getting ready. So obviously it ain't for them fucking selves. If it was for themselves, they'd be ready all the fucking time. Just sitting at home. No, they do it for the fucking attention. That's why they do it. They're full of shit. They want people to look at them. They want people to acknowledge them. They love the attention. They crave the attention. You can see it all over social media. You can just see how women are just exposing themselves and exploiting themselves all over the internet, man. Like, these 40-year-old women, 45-year-old women on OnlyFans. Like, these women were wholesome women 20, 30 years ago. Like, these women 20, 30 years ago that are in the same position as these women, they wouldn't be doing that shit. But they do it for attention. That's the whole point. They do it for non-stop attention. And I'm fucking annoyed with it, man. Like, when I'm looking at TikTok and the next video pops up and immediately it's just a girl showing her fucking ass and some tight shit. Man, I know this sounds gay. I know it sounds like I'm gay or something. I know. But I'm not. And I love the female body. Like, the female body is one of the most beautiful. The female total, like, is the most visual. If it's taken care of right, if she takes care of herself right, one of the most beautiful things on this planet. But just like the immediate side of, look at me, look at this. And if you actually watch the video, which I usually don't, I usually just flip past, but sometimes I might be curious, like, is she going to actually do something creative? Nothing! Like, there's no creativity at all. It's just her body. She might be doing some little movement with her body, and that's it. 100,000 views. 100,000 likes. It's stupid. Like, when I see, like, these women, these people, especially women, post the same fucking thing. Like, just go on Instagram, man. You don't even have to search far. Just put in fitness or some whatever Instagram model or some shit, and then click on their profile, and it's fucking the same picture over and over again. They just wear different clothes. Like, it's so crazy that people are so dumb that they can be entertained by the same fucking regurgitated fucking garbage over and over again. These big like, this is why I'm never gonna get big on here, or I'm being completely censored on here. Like, my shorts ain't going nowhere. Like, they ain't getting any fucking traction. But because I'm not gonna post the same fucking shit, the same content. I can't believe people can just watch the same shit over and over again, the same fucking video. The same fucking thing. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Anyway, man, I had a good point earlier in my head about something I was talking about. Yeah, like my plan, I'm kind of fucked, dude. Like, seriously, I'm kind of fucked. I'm on here complaining about working and not getting anywhere. I work the same I did. I make a little bit less than I did last year. But when I started out at this job, my bills are always paid. But, I can notice that how much I bring in now doesn't cover my fucking bills because of fucking food inflation and gas inflation. So I'm going further into debt. Well, I got to, man. What the fuck do I care? Like, at this point, what the fuck do I care? It's not my spending habits haven't increased. I haven't increased my spending habits. I don't do shit. I still only go home. I don't even fucking date. I don't do shit. I go home. I play video games where I fucking make content. I listen to content. I work, and I work out. This is all I fucking do, man. I don't go spend any money. I don't go fucking here and there. I don't go buy fucking fast food all the time. I don't buy takeout all the time. I don't do any of that shit. Get Uber Eats. What the fuck? That's like a big waste of fucking money. But for me, my plan is, because I got one kid that's about to move out, and now I only have to worry about my one kid financially. So it's not going to be so bad when it comes to food, me spending money on my food. Maybe things will even out. Hopefully they'll even out, because, man, I can't believe I haven't gotten into bankruptcy yet. Like, it's because I've been minimalistic, and I've been extremely restrictive on how I spend money. Limiting fun things, it sucks, man, but, like, when you're the only person that comes in with the income, and I should be working 2 jobs to support my kids, but they need somebody at the house. They need a person at the house, because if they got an empty house all the time, I can't imagine what kind of trouble how different they would have been if I would have done that. So I've had to sacrifice. Well, my plan going forward, and this is why men aren't fucking working. I need to get myself out of debt. All right. So I got one kid that's moving out, and I got another kid that's about to, he's gonna be doing the same. He's close. He's close to being a man. He's close to being 18, but I'm gonna have to probably suck it up through a period of my life. and just work my ass off and get this debt down, or just say fuck it and just claim bankruptcy one day, because it's not my fault. I've been completely fucked by our system. But I don't need to work fucking hard. I don't need, like, for me, when I was out dating, I never fucking spent a ton of money on dinners on women, dude. I might have only done it a little bit, like, and I didn't know what I was doing at first, but, you know, towards the end, I would only get coffee dates, man. I would just do coffee dates. I'll buy her fucking coffee for $5 and buy my little, spend $6 total on a couple of coffees, and see if we vibe and see if we like each other. Why the fuck would I spend go out all out on a fucking first date so she can expect it all the fucking time? Me trying to present I'm somebody I'm not. Even if I had a ton of fucking money, I still wouldn't do that shit. Like, I don't want to sit here with a person that I don't like, that we don't vibe, for like an hour waiting for food. Like, if she don't like me or I don't like her, we could just part immediately with that coffee or a drink, whatever, man. But yeah, my plan would be like try to get some kind of capital where I'm confident and comfortable in my finances. I don't care about being rich. I don't. I just want to have a place where I can lay my head, dude. I just want a safe place I can lay my head. That's it. And I don't want to have to drive 5 hours to work and back. And then just work minimally. Like, I'd rather spend my time making content, playing video games, exploring different places, like hiking or shit like that, instead of grinding away for a woman that doesn't appreciate the fucking shit I'm doing anyway. Like, this is my fucking time. My time is valuable. I fucking hate working. I hate doing this shit. I tell these people all the time I fucking hate this. And it's not, if it wasn't this place, it'd be another place, man. I fucking hate it. And listen, my plan is get good looking. Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Well, when I get my shit going, listen, I'm going to make myself as attractive as possible. I already have okay game. Okay. Obviously, if I've dated hundreds of women. But it's like, I just got to get myself looking good and be presentable. And that's it. That's it. If I'm talking to a woman and she wants to go to a restaurant, I'm like, nah, I don't feel like it. Well, she wants to pay for it. Okay, then she can pay for it. I've already had women pay for me before. I don't give a shit. It's not a big deal to me. She wants to go on some lavish vacation. I'm not paying for that fucking shit. Well, if she wants to go by herself and be vulnerable, go ahead. Or she could bring somebody like me that'll be attractive. And I've told my kids to do this shit too. And somebody that can be appealing, someone that can be fun, somebody that can protect her when we go to the fucking vacation. I'm almost like a security guard, so you're gonna fucking pay for my shit. I'm not gonna pay for that. I don't care. So I'm not gonna work that hard. I'm gonna work as less as possible. And they can work hard, and they can pay for that extra shit that they want. I don't want that extra shit. Sure, I want to go visit place to place, but I ain't spending a bunch of extra money for the fucking fancy shit like that she wants. She could do that. I don't give a fuck if I go out to eat. If she wants to go out to eat, she can pay for that shit for us. And that's what I make myself attractive. So I'm gonna work as minimal as possible, because why? Why would I do that? Well, I don't want to pay a fucking shit ton of taxes. If I work enough to pay for my fucking bills, I don't have to pay as much in taxes. I got more time for myself to do shit that I want to do instead of going and grinding away and doing shit I don't fucking want to do. I don't want to be here for fucking 10 hours. This fucking shit, it sucks, man. I fucking hate doing this shit. So I'll be doing less of this shit when I don't have as much responsibilities. And this is why men aren't fucking working hard. This is why you're going to see less shit out there. You're going to see scarcity and shit. Because men just like, okay, I'm not getting any incentives. There's a lot of fucking incels out there. I'm not getting any vagina. So why? I don't need all this shit. I don't care about all this extra shit. Men are real happy in substandard fucking living. Like, we don't care. We don't need fancy shit. That fancy shit is to attract women. That's all it is. That's all it is. Or to feed your ego, which I don't care about ego. Like, I think a lot of people are like, I don't care about materialism, and that's where things are going. That whole thing with materialism is coming to an end. But women are still stuck in this fantasy. What I want to say real quick about the relationship is, like, this whole thing about, women don't have self-awareness, and they think that they can get a 10, which they can, but they can't get them long-term because he's got all these different options they're competing with. They don't have a mentality of, oh, I'm just having fun one night with them and, you know, I'm moving on. No, they got this mentality where I want to settle down. They still have this fucking mentality where they want to settle down because it's in their human nature. Like, this feminism bullshit. This is, you wonder why our society is breaking down? Because of the part of the reason is this feminism bullshit. The destruction of the family. That's why. This thing is new as hell. It is really fucking new. Families moving away from each other, trying to live high on the hog, and then when the woman exits the family, are you fucking kidding me? When women don't want families no more, then you see a huge breakdown in society. I gotta get the fuck back there, man. Maybe I'll come out another one tomorrow.